So the other day I did a video called Bisexual Me, and I like for people who are in the situation to better speak on something, because I mean, I can give my opinion, but I'm not bisexual, so I can just give my opinion. But Carlos here, he can speak on it. So the thing is, a lot of people in the comments automatically talk about being a gay, like I can use them because a gay man being with someone who's bisexual, automatically, oh my God, they're promiscuous, they nasty, da 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 da. That was like,
I did see that video.
It was like, it was really strong throughout the comments. So, I mean, it was a great conversation, and it's not the first time. I hear it all the time. Once you mention bisexual, it's like, oh, they nasty, they can't make up their mind, it's not easy, it's not hard to make a choice and stuff. So what do you have to say about that?
Well, for the idiot them out there who feels as if you have an entitlement to judge someone else, let me address you. Me being bisexual, it wasn't based on a choice. These are the options I have. I'm attracted to a woman's crotch, breast, ass, just as much as I'm attracted to a dude's ass, chest, and crotch. My option that I have is, that's my turn, I'm going upstairs. My option that I have is pretty much to choose one. For me, when I dated men, I dated men only. When I dated women, I dated women only. I didn't flip-flop. I don't want, first of all,
but that's automatically thought of, like when you're bisexual, you just...
Their idea of what they're saying is that, therefore, because I'm bisexual, I'm going to fuck both men and women.
Right.
Whether you're straight, gay, bisexual, trisexual, curiosity, there, or whatever, if you're a whore, you're a whore. Period. That has nothing to do with your sexual preference. Individuals who also, I'm sorry to call it people whore, but if you are what you are, that you are. Most of the times, individuals who tend to sleep around because something else is missing from the inside. So you're looking for a substitute on the outside that you're lacking on the inside. And yes, because you got a 9-inch or 10-inch, don't mean that you're God gift to the world. There are men that I know who I did know, 9, 10, all of the inches in the world, and you're still can't settle down. You're averse in the sense of the world would consider it in the gay world. He might be verse because he receives and he gives. When he's with a woman, he gives. When he's with a man, he gives and he receives. Those individuals who choose to live that life, first of all, most of the time, the women don't know that you're living that lifestyle anyway. Which is a reason why we talk about.
But isn't that that's DL people?
The DL.
But that's different.
But again, no, because there are individuals who are bisexually, that's male and female, that's on the DL. People don't know about it other than if they're sleeping with you.
So then.
And there are those who are bisexual and openly bisexual, okay, and can commit to having a conversation with a woman or a man to say, listen, these are my two sets of feelings I have, and I like both. The funny thing is, most straight men, so to speak, can hear a woman say that I'm bisexual, and for him, it's, oh my God, my fantasy comes through.
Right.
But for a straight woman to hear a man says that I'm bisexual, I like to stick dudes and I like to stick women, they flip out, oh, that shit is nasty. But in the meantime, if I didn't tell you that,
you'd be mad,
and I offer or I ask you to stick you in both places as a woman, you would go with it because of that freaky shit you want. We need to stop. Because, if you find someone who's honest in their truth with you, then respect them for that and also come with your truth. Because that's the problem. That's the reason why we talk about these relationship issues. That's one of the biggest reasons we have in relationship issues. Because we're not honest. We're not honest with ourselves, so therefore we can't be honest with somebody else.
I think we a lot of times be scared to be honest because we're afraid of what the other person. We don't want to lose the other person. We're afraid to tell them our truth, and because we might lose that person.
And some of us is afraid to embrace our own truth.
Right.
from I was in my 20s, decided that every year that passed, I will become more brutally honest. I'm going to speak my truth, even if the world don't like it. And yes, at this point in time in my life, 43, I can tell anybody I'm attracted to a woman just as much as I'm attracted to a dude. The fact that I'm marrying a dude,
You made a choice.
I made that choice.
But you still consider yourself bisexual even though you're marrying a man?
Yes.
Okay. See, that was my question to you. I'm like, if you're marrying a dude, then you're not bisexual anymore.
Yes,
you're
yes,
gay.
you are.
Yeah.
It's just like saying, are you vegetarian? Yes, I eat vegetables and vegetable only. But then I see a side of pork on your plate. No, you're not vegetarian. You eat vegetables. You eat meat. So what's the difference? As a person who say, I am bisexual, that means I'm stimulated or attracted to the same opposite sex. Same sex and opposite sex. When you find someone who say, I am gay, most men who say that they are gay, some are bottom and bottom only. So therefore they are not interested in a woman other than maybe the makeup she have on. Unless she's cute and he's willing to do her makeup for her because she's not doing it herself correctly. When you find a dude who's, again, a top and say that he is gay, question is, was he pulled out of the closet or did he voluntarily step out of the closet? And if he voluntarily stepped out of the closet, he's more confident in himself to then have a conversation and can discuss where he is in his life at this point in time. There are a whole lot of people living the lifestyles, both gay, straight, and otherwise, and can articulate where they are in their life, which is a problem. Maturity. We're not talking about a 16-year-old who says, I'm not sure, he kissed me on my cheek and it was nice. No, we're talking about people in their 30s and in their 40s who can articulate what they're feeling. And yes, hello people, some of y'all go get married. Knowing your truth is that you're gay, but because for the sake of family and for the sake of the world who can't really look at you and tell, you escape under the umbrella of safety into a straight marriage, but yet still not sexually being satisfied. And later on, again, bringing kids in the world, later on having issues with your wife because you no longer find that stimulating. And you can't come to her and tell her, put your finger up my... because she's going to call 911. I think when we walk in our truth, we should be able to embrace ourselves and then we can embrace others. You know, some people will be pissed off. I have co-workers who go, you know, you need to make a choice. Why you gotta be both? Even if I was straight 100%, I wouldn't want to fuck with you. So what does that have to do with you? We tend to get that issue from the straight world being bisexual. And my thing is, even if I was 100% straight, there's certain women, I have standards. I'm not interested in ugly. And I'm not interested in broke. You gotta come with something. You can't come with 6 kids and expect me to be a single man in my 40s. Going to start life with you. Hell to the no. You got 6 kids already and 6 different baby daddy. What the fuck am I doing with you? So then here it is where we as a people need to embrace our truth. There's somebody for everybody. But doesn't mean that I am for everybody. And doesn't mean that everybody is for me.
Right.
So being in your bisexuality, be honest with the person that you're choosing to sleep with. Because you might never know. They might be going to the same thing. You might be dating a woman who is bisexual but never told you that she's been having thoughts about another woman. So if you might get some good sex if you tell the truth about that. You know, and if you find a woman who can embrace your truth as a straight dude or a bisexual dude, then that wasn't for you. Recognize that wherever you are in your life, be honest with yourself and then be honest with those around you. And if those around you can't respect you still, they weren't meant to be there. Because everybody's not meant to be in your life every day, all day long, years later. No, there's some people only for seasons. So we should know what season our people, including relationships, what season do they last? Because some people can, some plants can do 4 seasons.
Right.
So mango tree can't survive in New York City in the winter. You can start it in the spring and it will grow, but it's going to die by winter time and will never come back next spring. But in the south, you have a better chance because it's not as harsh, the winter down there. So in relationship wise, the same thing. Stay in your truth and recognize where you are, and recognize that if you're bisexual, because you have thoughts like that, then okay. But you shouldn't hide. You know, you fuck your woman, excuse me, you have sex with your girlfriend, and then when she leaves, you're watching gay porn. And I've heard those stories. And again, let's just put it this way. For those women who are going to judge a dude, if he requests, when you give him head, to put your finger in his ass, I mean, that's not my cup of tea. But for some straight dudes, he's not thinking gay-wise. He's just thinking what's stimulating.
Right.
And some of you straight women tend to toss the man solid any goddamn way. So then don't judge him after you done yam him out